And the thing is too, it takes away like, and that's also a problem too, like that. And that, I don't know if we see coming or not, but it's like, we've become such close to this world of where everything is instant, right? Instant gratification, where it used to be, they're taking away patience from us, where no one has patience anymore. No one has anything. Everything has to be instant. This is another thing of instant. Once we have the Neuralink, now everything's going to be more instant. So if I have the Neuralink and you don't, I'm going to be able to do this. And then you're going to be like, oh, damn, you did that. I'm going to be like, yeah, bro, you don't have the Neuralink. You're not cool. Then now you're going to convince to get the Neuralink. Then everybody's going to get the Neuralink.
And we're back with another episode of the Guys Being Dudes podcast, a podcast based around all things sports, life, and just a little bit of pure entertainment. I'm your host, Sergeant Bernal, and right here to my right-hand side is your other host, Mr. Luke Sula. We hope you're having a great day. I know I'm having a great day myself, but just a quick reminder before we jump on forward, you can find the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and if you're a visual learner like myself, then YouTube. But Luke, how's this day going for you, dude?
Hey, man, it's episode 52. It's another great Tuesday. I really can't complain. I'm always fired up, as I always say. I don't know. It's just something about Tuesdays now really ingrained in me. I get up and I'm like, wow.
It's ingrained in our viewers too, bro. Like they wake up, they know, hey, new episode of Guys Being Dudes.
Right in the veins right there. You wake up, you just know there's something different about a Tuesday. It's because there's another podcast out, But no, I'm having a great day. I really can't complain. College baseball still a little wearing off on me, and
yeah,
as you guys can tell, I'm still wearing that Ole Miss baby blue.
Wow, we're both wearing College World Series shirt today.
Oh yeah, look at that. Unexpected. Well, not even a twinning, but unexpected.
Twinning
theme.
Yeah,
theme
unexpected.
twin.
There we go.
We didn't even plan this. We both wore the college baseball shirts week after college baseball season's over, and honestly, I'm still reminiscing about the season, man. It was absolutely unbelievable. And again, hats off to Ole Miss. I know they're still celebrating, man.
Oh yeah,
Hottie Toddy's still getting hottie,
bro. Starkville was celebrating for a whole year. You don't think Oxford is going to celebrate for an entire year, bro?
Yeah, they're for sure. Yeah, it's like you said in the last podcast when they were tired of seeing the Mississippi State shirts around town.
Oh,
it's going to be like they're going to be the flags, everything. They got it all, there. But yeah, no, for sure. I'm excited that the season's, said and done. We have a winner, like we said. But moving on with everything, we got in the MLB world. We got the All Star Game coming up.
Yeah, it's July.
I think that's exciting. The voting's available now, so I think I'm going to go cast my votes right after this podcast. But dude, like you were saying, Fernando Tatis, there was like a huge story. The homie hasn't even played a handful of games, and he's got like some of the most votes for shortstop. So that's going to be interesting how that all plays out for the All Star Game. But
we've seen many years of where like players who should have been in don't get voted in and they miss out, and it's a pretty crazy system the way the All-Star Game voting works.
Well, I was seeing something too, like you remember back in I think it was 2015 or 2016 when the Kansas City Royals were like red hot. Remember that the All-Star voting was like all Kansas City, like the winners I think it was 202015, like it was all Kansas City team and all that.
It's probably the team with like Lorenzo Cain when he was like leading it.
Hammered it, bro. Just hammered it. But before we get any further on that, dude, Kumar Rocker, you remember him?
That's an old name. Wow.
Yeah, we got to see him. I figured, the shirts kind of brought me a little flashback, but bro, he's been tearing it up in independent ball.
Oh, really? That's where he's been at?
Yeah, the Tri-City Valley Cats. But yeah, I figured I saw something, Vandy tweeted something about him, and I was like, damn, it's good to see, because dude, that story with him, getting drafted, and then they find out something about the medical papers and all that, and then he doesn't get his chance. Luckily, independent ball picks him up, and his first 4 starts, he put up a 1.8 ERA, bro. And through 15 innings, that's 25 Ks.
Yeah, that's great.
He's doing pretty good. He's staying consistent through the zone, and I also saw, bro, he's staying upper 95. He's pumping that 97 mile an hour fastball in there.
Good for him.
So I think we'll see. I think it's gonna be a matter of time here soon where we see Mr. Kumar Rocker up in the league. Maybe an all-star here.
Hopefully, man. I
hope years to come.
Because bro, he's deserving.
He was dominant for Vandy, bro. Him and Leiter, bro.
Untouchable.
That was a crazy duo for Vandy, man. That's gonna be a duo talked about forever. And Jack Leiter is over there for the Rangers, and he's getting it done too.
He'll be in the league in a couple of years.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So those two guys right there, it's just. I just wanted to mention them real quick.
It's awesome to see Al Leiter on MLB Network every morning. He's on one of the shows.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I haven't really got to tune into that, but I remember that. Yeah, he's on that. He's just chopping it up, getting
chopping it up, bro.
Yeah.
He loves it. You can tell, dude. He's so happy.
No,
he's so happy.
I mean, I bet, bro. Like you literally get to see your son doing, what he loves and what you love, and you're doing what you love, talking about baseball. You're staying in the game. Like it's just all around, like pretty dang cool. I think.
I got something to say though about Kumar, dude. It's good for him because like the fact that he is predominating in the independent league just shows that, the whoever was involved with him not signing to the MLB, they were wrong, bro. Like they said his arm was not going to be healthy enough for him to go out and do this. And they were saying it was shattering.
It was because he didn't like pass and they didn't get the pay. Like it was like a bunch of inside stuff. Like it wasn't the fact that wrong. Like, I mean, I think that they didn't want to take that risk, which I guess, okay, yeah. It's just business. But hey, who's to say they don't sign him again?
Right. He's not going to get as much money though.
No,
unfortunately, he won't get as much.
But I mean,
money.
he'll get there, right? And then he'll prove himself, and then he'll get the money that he's so Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah,
hopefully, he gets the money he deserves, or the opportunity first. He's still got to get that opportunity. Shit.
No, for real.
But yeah, no. I mean, let's talk about the All Star Game. I mean, I think that's exciting.
It's in LA.
Got it in LA.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the last time when I went to the LA game, they were already setting up the flyers, the signs, and everything. Oh, yeah. And I tried to get tickets, or we looked into tickets, bro. Man,
oh, bro,
talk about expensive. I thought they were gonna be like, like where they were gonna be, obviously the expensive seats are gonna be expensive, but like they were gonna have a good amount of like, available seats.
$150 tickets.
Nah, dude, they're all like $400 plus, bro. Every single one of them. And it, I mean, I looked like 2 weeks after they started, they came out, which, granted, I guess that's a little late, but I mean, still, like, it's crazy. The prices for those seats, holy cow. I mean, the left field pavilion was just like, minimum was like $500, and that's not taxes. That's not the taxes that they charge you on. It's $70-$80
$70 surcharge on top of a ticket. Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? But no, I think that should be exciting. Like the home run derby, the All-Star game, the celebrity game. They got the futures game that they have. It's all jam packed, and the draft. All it's a hell of baseball in LA coming up.
No, for real. Remember when they used to do the college home run derby? Do you ever remember that? Dude.
Yeah. Dude, that was exciting.
That stuff was crazy.
Gatewood
was part of the 2013. I don't know. He did some type of home run derby. I'm not sure if it was the college one because he was in high school at the time.
Well, it might have been. No. I was gonna say because I know Perfect Game does one around the same time where it's like all the top high schoolers and everything.
I'm pretty sure he did it at Citi Field when it was in New York with the Mets. Yeah, it was pretty sick. I remember the photos, bro. Like I'm like, wow, dude.
Imagine
like
that, dude.
That is crazy, bro.
Right?
High schooler. Dude. From here, just putting on a show, bro.
Yeah, no, for real. No, that's going to be exciting. I mean, obviously, the big question that everybody always looks for come All-Star break is what teams are going to fall off, what teams are going to keep the high road, what teams are going to come out of nowhere, And so I think that's going to be interesting to see what happens.
I got one team in mind that I know for a fact is going to go down.
Who?
The New York Yankees, man. It happens every year.
Really?
It happens every year. Watch them.
Why?
I don't know, man. They're just a streaky team. And you give a team like that a week off, majority of them will be playing in the All-Star game. But, like, you just give it some time off, bro. Like, it could affect the team. And I see the Yankees, bro, being the team that falls down, bro.
I think, that's a good point. I think maybe being the professionals they are, I think they could turn around and be like, yo, we don't want to be that team. Let's not be, you know what I mean? Like, let's not be those guys. Let's actually go prove. Obviously, it's going to be hard. There's hella good teams out there, right? Hella good players out, just everything. But I don't know. I feel different about the Yankees this year. I feel like they might have a chance. I don't think they're going to win it, but I don't see them flopping, if that makes sense. I feel them staying strong contenders because what also is going to keep them wanting to contend is the fact that the Mets are so fucking hot and
the Mets are really hot.
You know what I mean? Like they're not going to want another New York team taking over. They've always been the top dogs in New York, So I think that little competitiveness, that little energy will definitely keep them in the run and in the loop for sure. I mean, shit, you got Aaron Judge who's red hot.
Bro.
We got to talk about him, dude. I mean, bro, he's got from our update, he's 29 home runs, bro. Like not even before the All-Star break. He's on bound to hit 60 home runs, like that's absurd, dude. What he's about to do. And that team, bro. I mean, there was a game where they were getting like no hit, right? And then come back in the ninth, Aaron Judge 3-run blast won the game. Like they're like slowly patching, figuring it out, trying to produce. And I think that I think it's just the competitive edge is going to keep them together.
Yeah, I feel like when you're riding a heat wave and you're just winning, and then the All-Star break comes, that momentum, it slowly dies, over the week. And like the teams that are just losing, sometimes those teams just need a break. You know what I mean? Just need a mental reset. So the All-Star break has goods and it has bads, right? So it's like a fresh start.
The Mets are going to fall off too then?
No, I mean, I'm just throwing the Yankees out there just to piss people off. You know what I mean? But
no, I definitely see what you're saying. No, because there is. It's always like
there's
I
always
said, especially with the Dodgers Giants. Like for many years, it was always like one team had the high note for the beginning of the season. Then we always knew we're like, if this team was ahead, All-Star break, they were going to fall just out of nowhere. That's just what happened.
A team like Kansas City, they have a lot of rookies this year, and first time in the league could be tough. And like I was saying, some teams who are just doing terribly, which the Kansas City Royals before the All-Star break have done absolutely terrible this year. What if they just they take a week off, they have a mental reset, and they come back and they're like, all right, let's get after it. Because they're all young, dude. I mean, they're all young. This is all new to them. Yeah, they've been playing for a few months now in front of, thousands of people and in front of the bright lights. But like we all know, dude, some of those guys like Nolan Arenado, when he went from Colorado to St. Louis, like it took him a year adjustment. And he's a veteran at this point, done 10 plus years. So, I mean, I can see where it gets difficult for some of these guys, but that's a whole different topic.
I mean, give it. I see. Okay. So if that's the point, then I mean, the Cardinals with that little week, I don't see them falling. I see them growing, not, from where they are to probably even being better. Because
those guys are old men.
The old guys getting a little reset to hang out, just kick back, watch them. I don't know if any of them, probably Yachty might be in the All-Star game.
Arenado for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, but like other than that, they're still just going to be kicking back, hanging out, taking that reset, but then going to come back and be like, all right, let's go finish the season off. Let's go, and that's what I think will keep them, like we said, early in the season. They'll be one of the contenders at the end of the year for sure.
Question for you. Who's winning the All-Star game, the American League or the National League?
Well, I mean, usually the AL, they usually take it. I think they got like a 750 advantage, win percentage over. But I'm gonna give it to the NL this year. We'll see what they got. Maybe
NL usually has the pitching.
Yeah, pitching wise, they for sure have it. But I don't know, man. I thought AL's usually they're always. I mean, they always fucking get them. So
I imagine Justin Verlander is gonna start for the American League. He has 10 wins in the season. He has the most out of anybody. But dude, he's having a great year. I mean, how old is that guy now?
He's like 40.
He's old. Yeah, he's old.
He's up there now, but he's always he's been a guy that just gets it done.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing when he needs to do it.
His baseball IQ.
He just plays the game. It's you compare him to Garrett Cole, where they're dominance, very dominant, electric, and all that, but. I mean, Garrett Cole, he might be a cheater,
Yeah. Hey, how crazy is it that
Verlander might be.
Yeah, I was about to say, how crazy is that both those guys were in the same rotation at one point?
Yeah. No, it is fucking crazy. Dude. That whole rotation was crazy because you had Keuchel too, who was dominant at the time.
And Dallas Keuchel was so good.
Yeah, they just got rid of Dallas Keuchel, but there's another guy.
He's having a hard time right now with the Chicago White Sox.
Well, they just got rid of him or something.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, or let him go or send him down or something like that, I believe.
Last year he had a terrible year, and then this year I know he was trying to bounce back. And the first game he went solid. It was very promising for him. Spring training was iffy, but that second start came, man. He got tore up. I think it was against the Yankees, dude. Tore up, bro.
Yeah, I believe last I saw. I don't know if we mentioned it, but I believe that he got let go because he had like a 6.8 ERA. He was like 1-5, and so they were.
That don't cut it.
Man. Yeah, no, for sure. But now the All-Star game, I think that'll be exciting. I'm gonna stay strong. I'll slam a bet on the NL winning it this year. We'll see what the odds are right now. But
I'll slam a bet on whatever you guys tell me to bet. If there's more American leagues in the comments, then I'll go with the American League. If there's more National League, then I'll go with the National League. Because both have a 50-50 shot, realistically. And I'm slamming a bet on it.
Nah, because it's AL for sure.
Yeah, bro. You think so?
I mean, I don't know. Actually, I guess you could say both have 50-50 chance, but I mean, I've thought that in the prior years, and then you're just like, because it's like some guys are playing, some guys are just half-assed and having fun, I mean, you don't know what you're going to get from each guy. You're going to get the full game. I mean,
majority of the hitters that go to bat try to go yard. Their first at bat, they want to be the,
why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
you're in the All Star game. That's what I would do. I'd just like, yo, give me a cock shot, just,
right?
See what happens.
I wonder how mad they get when they're just when let's say Clayton Kershaw's on the mound and he just throws 4 wiping fucking curveballs.
Yeah,
They're pissed.
I do know that there's
pissed.
there's like I believe you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that there's like endorsements for like games, so it makes it so they actually play the game instead of it just being like, whatever. So it's like obviously like whoever wins AL or NL gets an endorsement, and then like if you have a certain amount of hits or something, or if you hit a home run or something like that,
that's pretty cool.
Get a strikeout, 1, 2, 3 strikeout or something like that.
That's pretty cool.
Just little, so you actually, play.
Yeah.
In a sense, they're paying you, but
right. No, for real.
But yeah, I believe I saw that. I was like, okay, that does make it, because like, yeah, you don't want them just going out there and just cock shot every time, and it's like 25-2. I mean, that would be exciting for sure, but then it's not a true like all-star game,
Yeah.
But
I would be pissed still though.
Yeah.
If I'm a home run leader, if I'm Aaron Judge and I don't get a single fastball in the All-Star game, I'm pissed.
Well, yeah. No, yeah, for sure. They wouldn't not give him a fastball. I mean, that'd be kind of fucked up.
He might only get one opportunity to go yard, but I mean,
nah, they'll give him a few opportunities. Come on now. They're just gonna be out there having fun. But yeah, no, I mean, we'll see how the weather is there, because it's been hot here, and so I mean, it's gonna be the midst of July in LA. It's probably gonna be.
Do we know what the jerseys look like?
No,
They're gonna be cut off sleeves or what?
They're always something different. I don't know. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess that's gonna be a little waiting moment for us. We'll wait till those come out and see what they are. Give a rating on them, maybe a little something on them. But usually, I don't know what last year.
Remember last year's they were kind of weak. They were weak sauce. The navy blue top and bottom for the American League, and the National League had white.
Okay, I didn't mind those. The ones I didn't like was when they did the yellow and brown.
And for Padres.
Wait, what was it? Was that right?
I mean, that's the only team. That's
no, I thought they did National League was like brown, or like it was like the
that
yellow.
was the Padres
when they did it in
San Diego.
Yeah, that's right, huh? Yeah, I didn't like that year.
Yeah.
I didn't like.
Well, I mean, brown and yellow are a couple terrible colors to begin with.
Yeah, is that right? Yeah, they did that. Yeah, they did.
I remember those.
Yeah, those were. There was. I can't remember.
Dude, I could swear to God that I remember when I was like younger. I remember the All-Star game being played in like the All-Star jerseys. Yeah. And and for some reason now it's not anymore.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Well,
is that just me? Like, did I just not pay attention when I was younger? Have they always played in their normal jerseys?
Because the home run derby, they wear
the All-Star jerseys.
Yeah, and then the All-Star game, they would just wear their jerseys with like All-Star hats.
Right.
Yeah, no,
it's always been like that.
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm tripping.
But no, what I was gonna say. Oh, shoot. Dang, I was just going to say something.
I hate when that happens. Dude, when you're just like have a thought on the tip of your tongue and it just, see, here it goes. Here we go.
No, yeah. I was going to say, it'd be cool if every major league team had them, the City Connects, if they just all wore the City Connects. That'd be cool. Like just they all wore their City Connects.
That'd be sick.
So really true. Like, all right,
Yeah.
I think that'd be really a cool little spin-off maybe if we could do that.
They're slowly getting to every team.
Yeah, I believe it's every month they drop. So in July, we might get a new team or two. So we'll see what happens.
Real quick. How'd you like the Los Angeles Angels City Connect jersey?
Oh, see, I really like them. They're coming out, or they're wearing them at home next week. Next week. I think.
Yeah. You like that cream color?
Huh?
You like that cream color?
I do. The hats were all right, but I still like them for sure. How about the Rockies ones though?
Dude, fire.
Yeah. See, the green is a little different, but it resembles hella Colorado and all that. It's hella green, hella rocky, and then obviously the snow, so the cream, white, gray tops a little bit.
Yeah,
I like that.
People at Nike, they're getting into it over there. They're going hard.
Whoever's running that City Connect stuff. If you guys just could have done maybe different for the Giants, and
you guys missed on the Giants.
Yeah, really missed on the Giants, no cap. And those are weak sauce. A lot of people love the Dodger ones, but I don't like the whole blueberry effect. Like it's just too blue. It's too
they
fucking
do look
blue.
Like blueberry.
Yeah, they look like blueberries. But I mean, it is cool. But I don't. People are like, oh, it's the swaggiest one. It ain't the swaggiest.
That's just Dodgers fans.
Yeah, but no, for sure. Yeah, but there's there's so many cool ones out there now. Like I love the City Connect idea. That was a great idea by you guys. So shout out
BK
you guys.
is the type of person to say the Dodgers have the best City Connect jersey in all of MLB.
Oh, for sure. He's probably commenting that right now. He's like, yeah,
1,000%.
Bro, the Dodgers are the best. No, but yeah, speaking of the Heat, man, it's July.
It is July.
And for people listening at this time, they're probably hungover, like you were saying. We're getting after it here, going out of town here shortly, so that's why it was previously recorded. But 4th of July, man. I mean, it's here, it's happening. It couldn't be more exciting exciting time. You know, you got the sun's out, buns out per
Sun's
usual.
out, buns out.
Yeah, you're cooking up some nice hot dogs and
Glizzies.
steaks. Yep, you already got it. You got if you're at the lake, if you're at the water, you got nice, you know, cool water getting after it. I mean, it could be more enjoyable time. And then at night, light off some fireworks. You know, you're with a good group of people.
I will say though, it would be more enjoyable if we could light off illegal fireworks. You know, those are always.
You
awesome.
just got to go to another state sometimes. You know, you got to.
I know. Have you ever traveled for 4th of July out of state?
Yeah, I was in Vegas for
No way.
4th of July 2020.
Wow.
Or 2020, midst of COVID, but it still was
the
active.
whole valley just lit up with fireworks in the sky?
Yeah, it was pretty dang
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, because we were in where were we? We were like, I believe we were walking down or something like that from our hotel room, and we could just see all the freaking like.
That's incredible.
It was like, wow, it was so cool. Yeah,
I have a story from last year's 4th of July. We went to Modesto, and the entire valley was just lighting off fireworks. And I don't know if there's just too many to where the cops couldn't do anything, or if it's just, you know, small town vibes. You know, it's Modesto. It's only country people out there, farmers, and it's like they know, like, you know, it's their crops.
Yeah.
You know, it's their orchards. So, but dude, it was pretty sick. But I couldn't imagine Vegas.
The one thing I think is cool is how there's always different ways people celebrate 4th of July. You know what I mean? Like because I remember, like, you know, growing up, I knew there was always like the town. It was like the town fireworks show. You know, everybody would pull up.
No way.
You know, everybody lawn chairs, all that, and some location.
Wait, I think I went to one of those before. Maybe it was like Dinuba, or it could have been.
Well, they have them everywhere. I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about like. Yeah, they do. They're having a Clovis one here this year.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
Man,
like they do them in towns, but like that's what, like, growing up, like that's what I was like talking about. Like, just I remember watching, like, you know, just going there and watching, you know, everybody's there. You're like, dang. And then it kind of transitions to more like the family friend time. You're at someone's crib, you know, then you barbecuing, the typical again after it. And you get a little older, and now you're with your friends going to the lake, all that stuff. Then you start traveling, going out. So it's like the different ways to celebrate 4th of July is pretty dang cool. You can get after it some way. You know, everybody's getting after it some way or another on 4th of July.
Eventually, you know, we're going to be those dads that just set up a couple ladders and a long plank across it and light off the ones for our kids up on that plank.
No shot, man. We're going.
Dude, that's a Clovis thing, bro.
Drinking.
You look down the street here in town, bro.
Shooting off illegal fireworks and shit.
Yeah, no. The dads have their ladders busted out from the garages. They have all their little tips and tricks to make their own fireworks show. It's awesome.
Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, man. You got to get it done. You know, you got to get the elevation right. You got to get, you know, the angles, everything right for it to really get the right angle of boom.
Dude, one time for a baseball tournament, we played in LA, and there was some military base out there, and they do a fireworks show, and we went to it. It was cool. I just thought of it. It was pretty sick. Was pretty cool, yeah. They had music. They had the fireworks that were shooting up like the American flag. Like, it was awesome, that's cool, bro.
That's another thing too, bro. Like, talk about the way fireworks have changed now. Like, bro, they can make anything with fireworks now. You know what I mean? Like, anything they want, shapes, colors, you know, designs, words.
I'm about to blow your mind right now. Have you ever watched America's Got Talent, the new one, the extreme one?
No.
I saw something on Twitter for it. Dude, one of the contestants had like 300 drones all synced to like a computer and all that, and they did a fucking fireworks show, bro, with them. It was the craziest thing I've ever watched in my entire life.
The drone light show.
The drone light shows, dude. Those, I mean, those are gonna be. That's what's next, bro.
I believe they started them in Dubai. Like, it was like a grand thing for like one of their like traditional party things that they do or whatever.
It was incredible,
and they did a gigantic, like, throughout the big old, you know, just the giant towers, like this drone show, you know. And I think I could be wrong, but I think that's where they started it. And I mean, think about it, just controlling 300, I mean, maybe even more.
Probably
just
more.
3,000 drones all to do one thing, light up a certain way, you know?
Well, we've seen them in the Super Bowl. They remember when the Travis Scott, when he performed that year?
That's right. Yeah, that is right.
Actually, they've been using it for a while now, actually.
Yeah, they have. Because,
hey,
it's just the newest late-breaking thing.
But I will say, these ones on America's Got Talent were unbelievable, bro. They were so in sync. They were doing like waves in the skies with like colors, bro. And I mean, it was literally perfect. Not a single one was off, you know, offline or anything. Dude, it was amazing. Cool. If you guys go look up drone light show, I mean, there's a bunch of them out there, but I mean, it's amazing.
No, yeah, that does sound pretty
cool.
They got they have the field of lights here in Paso Robles. It's not even the drone light show, but And I know in Paso they got the field.
I've never been there, man.
I think it's called Field of Lights or something like that.
I've seen pictures of it. Have
the
you been?
pictures are legit. No, I've never been, but
It
it's
looks
literally
pretty
in
cool.
the field, like the winery field is just way open and just hell of lights. Like
That's creative.
the pictures I've seen looks like crazy cool, but
That's
and I've never
super
been
creative,
there. If
man.
you guys have been there, comment. Let us know how that is. No, yeah.
I like when people do that creative ass shit, bro. Like just like to a large scale of things. Like it's unbelievable.
Well,
We got some really smart people in this
in
world.
New
It's
York,
amazing.
that glass building that they got, you know.
Are you talking about the corner street where like it's like it looks like
yeah, where
40?
everybody's taking pictures and shit? You look down, it's literally like they have the glass slide. I believe they closed that though. Like you can't go.
Oh,
down
wait, what are you
sliding.
talking about?
There's this big ass like building in New York, right? It's obviously a big ass building, but it's like it's a glass building, right? And I guess at the top it's like a touristy thing. And there's just I don't know what it's called.
Oh, I know exactly.
There's hell of pictures. I think the Nelk boys went to it. Like they all did, but like there's like a slide that was like the craziest thing when it came out. I think in like 2016, 2017 or whatever. But like literally it was a glass slide and you'd slide out and you were out on the side of the building and then you just slide back in and everything.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Would you ever do that?
Yeah, I would. I mean, I'd be terrified. But then and like the walkway's glass. So like, you know, that like the video, like where
gosh.
oh shoot, it's glass, but they have stuff like that. And think for the creativeness right there. Like
I was talking about, have you seen those LED panels where like it's on the side of a building, not too high above the sidewalk. It's probably in Times Square and it's like a 3D screen.
Oh yeah,
and it
those
looks
ones
like
that
a car is just like going on.
The first one I saw was like they did with like a gorilla and a Urus or whatever. Like and then they do. I saw one where when Roddy Ricch's album came out, they did one in New York where he was like coming out in his car, like driving where it was.
Stuff's amazing.
And so like they did, that 3D stuff's nuts. And I mean, bro, we were just talking about like movies. How they got the 4DX, the moving chairs and shit. It's like literally I was at Universal, you know, it's crazy. The way
bro, I just went to Universal too. And like the technology they got over there, I haven't been there in a long time. So like I went and like those simulators, dude, the King Kong simulator was absolutely remarkable, bro. I mean, the thing was 60 feet high. It was probably 50 yards long and it was on both sides. And you were like in the middle of it in like a bus. It was part of like the tour that they do. And it's like shaking you and everything. You have these 3D glasses on and you feel like you're literally in the middle of the scene. Damn. Dude, it is, I mean, it's wicked.
It's intense.
It is wicked, bro. You have King Kong coming to your left and all of a sudden you got Godzilla it was a T-Rex to the right. Dude, it was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
it was nuts.
The way the world's going, man.
Oh, I mean, it was sick.
And I mean, I think the conversation that we might as well just have since we've had it on like every one of our notes. Might as well just talk about it. Is the Neuralink, man.
Yeah.
I might as well give our little like thoughts about it. And
it's hard to talk about because like it's so new and it's like it's so
But this is okay. See, but this is where I want to get deep with it though, because that's where we're at. Is like it's so new, but it's not because everything I've seen, read, heard. I mean, we weren't there for the times phones where it first came out and like, you know, we didn't see that evolution, but what we saw growing up is the evolution of how quickly phones went from a BlackBerry, you know, to the smallest thing possible to now like to do anything. You know, we got to see that transition. But what they're saying with this Neuralink, bro, is it's coming faster than the iPhones. It's coming faster than these smartphones that we have, you know. Take it back to the 30, 40-year-old, you know, parents that we have or whatever, them getting to experience what phones, the transition and all that, them being shocked, their emotions. Now think of those emotions, put it 5 times quicker. That's how quick Neuralink's coming.
Wow.
Like it's already here. Like, you know, I might be even convinced that Elon Musk already has it, you know, that he already has it. And because why not? He's the creator of it. Why? He should be the one testing it. You know, he should be the one that knows exactly what's going on. So when every question's asked, he's able to answer and know what the heck's going on. You know, but it's scary because
that is scary.
Like, I mean, what they're going to be able to control. I mean, what it's coming to is, you know, we're like I said too, it's the first step from we're losing us being human species that we are to cyborgs, you know, being controlled, being, you know, automated, being all this. So I don't know. It's so scary, but it's like you said, it's so new, but yet it's so not that it's like, okay, so where do we stand with this? You know, what do we do? You know, do we just, because in my opinion, it's going to be like, is it going to come out and they're just going to be like, yeah, you got to get the Neuralink. And then, you know, well, I mean, for the ones that don't know the Neuralink, it's it's supposed to be this literally like this Bluetooth device that goes into your head somewhere, I believe. And
it's on the top of your skull.
Is it that's what they're saying? Okay, because they were starting it like behind the ear or whatever.
Yeah,
and
they originally was going to do it behind the ear, then behind the neck, and then now it's on the top of the skull. But the surgery is done by a robot.
Is it inside?
Yeah, it's inside. It's on the top of your skull. They cut out a little like dime size cut out of your skull, and it's not going all the way through your skull. And they're just going to set it on top, and it fits flush within your skull. But the surgery is done by a robot. There's no humans working on it at all. It's a fully automated robot with all the details that it needs to perform the
that's
surgery.
what we're already coming to, though. I mean, like McDonald's don't got no workers. You know, they're just back there cooking. You know, they got the machines. You know, like,
right? Holy moly!
No, the Neuralink, dude. I mean, like, bro, like it's to me, like would you? Okay, so say it's out. Are you taking it?
See,
are
this
you
is where
it?
I've been going back and forth with it because the science behind it is understandable. So the way it works is that we have neurons in our brain, right? And they send and receive signals and release like neurotransmitters, bunch of science stuff. I'm just acting like I'm smart. I really just looked it up prior, so that's why I know. But listen, the way it works is it has these threads connected to it, right? Each of these threads has electrodes, and those electrodes are monitoring our actual neurons and how they send and receive. So when the when the Neuralink gets inserted into your brain, at first it records your entire movements, how your body is, and how your brain is intercepting when your arm goes up and down. So at first it's going to record all that stuff. And then from there, the link, once it has a full grasp of the way you work, that's when you're going to be able to control like a computer or like your phone from the snap of your fingers. It's
going to be like those, movies where you just walk in and just scans you and you just walk right through the door. It already knows, what's going on. You're going to be able to, we're going to be able to, if we need to look something up, boom, it's going to be right there.
The accessory for it's going to be one of those watches, in the movies where it pops up the digital screen.
Right. But yeah, that'll be the next, new accessory when the Neuralink 2 comes out or whatever. Fucking, you know what I mean? But it'll be like we can record, we'll just be like, we'll go like this and it'll record or whatever the hand motion signal, whatever it is, it's crazy to think. But my question is and it brings up to the question that I think obviously a lot of people have is what is Elon Musk's true purpose behind this, but obviously that's a question that only he could answer, but why?
It's a good question because you have two sides to every story. And this story has one side where people go, hey, he's just trying to control everybody. He wants everybody to have the Neuralink in them so he can have full control of everybody. Because, in the movies, whoever's behind the chip always has that one button that just turns us all into robots and we all just freaking go to center. Right. Yeah. So there's that side of it. I mean, that might be a little far fetched, but the other side of it, it's hey, what if he's just trying to further our knowledge of the human body? What if he's just trying to
be able to live longer? I mean, yeah.
What if out of this is that, what if we were able to live longer? Now, is that a good thing? We don't know because no one's ever been able to do it. But I mean, you could see the upside to it,
Yeah, but then it's it goes to the point. I mean, then you're taking away the reason why we were put on this earth, right? And who we really are. Because then it's like I said too, you go from us being the human species that we were put on this earth to do. If we were put on to live 90 years, 100 years, okay, but
now we're altering.
We're altering it. How does that alter life, the world? And I feel
it brings a lot of questions.
Yeah, there's so many questions, and then obviously, and then it goes up to the point where you say it's that other side where he could just press a button anytime he wanted and control us all to exactly how he wanted it,
Yeah.
And because it's just, and I don't feel like he's this crooked, bad, evil, person at all. I feel like he has the right intention. It's just crazy that the way he's doing it, what he's doing, how he's able to do it, it's nuts that, like I said, the Neuralink's coming quicker than we really think. And that's what's scary. I mean, I don't know if is it even official? Does he own Twitter? Is it official? Because they made it official. Then they said, oh, they were still waiting. So whatever the case, we'll say he owns Twitter.
I think that's crazy in itself. The fact that one day the entire world was convinced that he owned Twitter, and then the next day he doesn't own Twitter.
Well, that's proof of power right there, that how much you can control how much he
media,
well, not even that too, but media, social media itself, because maybe he didn't even say that. Who knows? Or maybe that wasn't even, maybe that was just media saying that, you know?
And it's wild.
Well, hold up. Maybe it was just media saying that to just test to see how they would react with Elon, you know, and then see, okay, let's see how we can move forward with it.
Maybe it was in the agreement. Hey, if we feel like it's not in our best interest to move forward with this, you know, deal, then we're going to back out. And after the announcement goes out, they see how the world reacted. They go, hey, we had a feeling, we're backing out. We don't know that side. We're never going to know that.
What I'm just saying though, basically is, but why is he wanting to buy Twitter? You know, is he wanting to buy Twitter for the sole purpose to understand what are people searching? What are they liking? What are they retweeting? What do they want to see? In what regions? In what areas? You know, and then he groups them up into all these different people, individualized, you know, person A, person B, person C, right? And then we have, you know, out of the 6 billion people, now he incorporates a certain type of Neuralink into each of those groups of people, right? Into control,
crazy.
Right? There's so many possibilities, so many opportunities, so many conspiracies. I mean, shit, so many everything that it's like, I mean, obviously he's the only one, and his scientists and everybody else he's got part of it is the only ones that could really answer that.
It's unbelievable the fact that they've started the clinical trials on it. Like they've started doing human testing already on these Neuralinks.
Oh yeah, no,
so I mean,
sure.
like you said, it's gonna be here. It's already here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's already here. You know, and that's why it's like, who to say he doesn't have it? You know, because it's his thing. You got to test your own shit. You know, you got to understand what you're using, what you're doing. You know,
yeah.
Because bro, I mean, like I don't even relate it to the same thing. But if you guys on Netflix, there's a new movie called Spiderhead. You know, and have you seen it?
I have not seen it.
Okay, it's with Chris Hemsworth, right? And it's like, it's not even the same thing because he's like testing this drug and everything, but it's like a similar philosophy, bro, that like, because he's getting this drug and trying to control the world, you know, to all love and like all be happy and all, you know, not have this panic and chaos. World peace, right? And because he says once world peace comes and we can bring, you know, we could be, you know, we can be together. We can do all this stuff, everything, you know, and be strong and all, just everything, right?
Ooh.
And then like he goes and he's testing all this stuff, testing and all that. Well, he has it himself, you know? So like it goes to my point, like obviously it's a movie, but like what you're obviously, if you're testing something so big that can change the way the world's going to work or the way the world's going to be, you know, why wouldn't you have it yourself if you're already testing? So that's what I'm saying. If he's testing it, he's got to have it. And I mean, you know what I mean? Like he's got to know what's going on. Or
it would make sense. It would really make sense.
And the thing is too, it takes away like, and that's also a problem too. Like that, and that I don't know if we see coming or not, but it's like we've become such close to this world of where it's everything is instant, right? Instant gratification. Where it used to be, you know, they're taking away patience from us. You know, where no one has patience anymore. No one has anything. Everything has to be instant. This is another thing of instant. Once we have the Neuralink, now everything's going to be more instant. So if I have the Neuralink and you don't, I'm going to be able to do this. And then you're going to be like, oh, damn, you did that. I'm going to be like, yeah, bro, you don't have the Neuralink. You're not cool. Then now you're going to convince to get the Neuralink. Then everybody's going to get the Neuralink.
I want to be cool.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to figure out a way that everybody's going to have it. Because just right there, right? Like our group of friends, that one person that don't have it, be like, dude, look what I can do with this.
It's exactly like you said, going back to when the iPhone first came around from a BlackBerry, like people had doubts about it.
Cinematic mode.
Right. And to now cinematic mode, but people had doubts about it. They didn't want it. But once it makes your life easier, once you come to an understanding of that, then you hop on it. Just like my grandpa didn't want to get the iPhone. He just wanted a normal phone that can just call and text when he needed to. But once he got introduced to the iPhone, he was open to this whole new realm of, wow, everything I need is right here in the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
Well, let's further that. Now, everything you need is going to be in your brain. Scary.
Wow. Yeah, literally, bro. Like, I mean, you're going to have this Bluetooth device incorporated in your head. And that's what it is. I mean, you're just going to be connected to like my Bluetooth speaker that was connected to my phone. Nah, it's going to be connected to me. You know, I'm going to be able to just play the music whenever I want.
It's going to be so easy for the whole population to get it, bro. Once people see that if it turns out to work the way it should.
That's so scary though. That like that's how easy convincing you can be to a society. Because but scary. Like at the same time, like I don't like, I'm cool. Like, I don't know if I would want to get that. Cause like, bro, that's crazy. That's just crazy. Like
it is crazy, but dude, just think of all the information on the tip of your fingertips, man.
Right, but like, and see, you're just trying to sell me.
Well,
man.
you're convincing me now. I want to know all the information.
No, yeah, bro. I mean, it's just a topic that like, and like I was saying, like, bro, we've sat on it for so long because it's so unquestionable. But I mean, now it's like we have so many emotions about it and everything. It's crazy, and with it coming, I mean, shit, we're probably gonna see it by the end of this year. You know,
Bro,
seeing more and more things, more instances of it.
You know, it's wild in itself is the fact that Apple just this last Wednesday turned 15 years old.
Wow, that is crazy to think.
Only 15 years has Apple been around.
So think about what they've done in 15 years.
My point exactly.
They went from what did they start out with? The iPod? Is that like what they started out with? Was the iPod fucking Nano or just the regular?
Well, they started out with the computer. Like the very, very first generation one computer.
True. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
But once
they tried to get into like the other realm. Yeah. No, that's right. They were computer from
for a big old box, big old square.
7 years, and then that's crazy to think. So in the last 8 years, how fast? True technology.
Dude, we already have 13 iPhones, bro.
I know. That's on a new phone. Yeah.
I remember when the 5S was brand new. We first introduced the Touch ID on the thumbs. Everyone was like, wow,
dude,
crazy.
I remember the 5C with the multicolor. That was like the first like crazy, because like, you know how like phones now, it's like you get $0, you know, if you just trade in your phone because you get $800. Like I remember the 5Cs was like when phone deals first became like a thing, because it was like Black Friday 5C, you could buy one, like if you just trade in your phone, you'd get it damn near for free, and all you're paying is, you know, your contract or whatever.
Right.
And I remember Apple, I was like, because I was like an Apple incorporating, it was because you had to go to the Apple store to do it, you know, and I was just like, damn, like Apple or just incorporating, just what I'm saying, like thinking back, and that wasn't even that long ago, you know, like
seriously.
And that's what I'm saying. And now we got cinematic mode. Like you were just in awe of cinematic mode.
Right.
Like, bro,
I just think that's so crazy, bro, because that camera on yours right now, the 13 is ridiculous. Dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
It's honestly better than majority of the cameras that like I've used in my time, bro. Like dead ass. Like they're easy. It's easier to work with. It does it all for you, and it comes out crisp.
That's why what's his name, Cole Bennett. He uses them all, or he doesn't use it all the time, but he loves using it to try it out with music videos because it's so much more creative. There's so much more creativeness you can do with it, because you can have that shooting that crisp, clear, cinematic. You know what you exactly need, like in a certain angle, and then you can go to get that raw, authentic, you know, camera shot that you need. Yeah. But now, Neuralink, man, we'll see what the new info is. We'll see what Elon Musk has in store with us, because bro, he's all over the place, man. He's got underground tunnels. He's got new Teslas. He's got
he
Neuralink.
set that off.
He's got sending us to Mars.
This is where Elon Musk has gone wrong. People were fine with him when he was doing the underground tunnels, when he was trying to do civilization on Mars. But the moment he touched our human species, that's where he went south. That's when he wanted to, like we were saying, the Neuralink.
Or was it just people started realizing, okay, dude, now you're doing too much.
I don't even think it's him doing too much, because I would say trying to go to Mars would be too much. Making a civilization on Mars is too much, but nobody cared. Everybody's like, wow, that's so crazy. I doubt it'll ever happen, or not in our lifetime. Oh, the high speed. He wanted to do some high speed rail from LA to San Francisco that would get you there in like 5 minutes. And like, that's just not even possible. But people were always like, dang, like that would be crazy. Like, yeah, do it. But the moment he's like, I'm going to put a chip in your brain. I'm going to drill it into your skull, and you're going to have all the information that an iPhone has. People were like, what? Like, yo, wait, time out. Like, are you kidding me? And I mean, that's where I think that's where he went wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I see it as him thinking as like, okay, yeah, people are doubting me now, but wait.
Yeah,
until it is literally what I'm saying. You know?
All the countries are going to get rid of their constitutions, and you know, we're not even going to have a president anymore. It's just going to be Elon Musk, the ruler of the world.
I mean, think about Tesla, bro. I mean, like think about the electric car world. It started with Tesla. You know, I mean, there were the little smart cars and shit. You know, but it wasn't the world like it is now. Now every car brand has an electric car now, because they're trying to compete with Tesla.
I didn't know. I don't know if you knew this, but did you know Elon Musk started PayPal?
Yes.
He started PayPal and he sold it. And just like think of that. Back then, people in the day were like, yo, like they didn't think that was going to work, because it's their money, like online, and people are going to get hacked. So like people had no faith in it. And now look what it is. You know what I mean? Like he sold it before it got to what PayPal is now, but he sold it when PayPal was still pretty big in the time.
Damn. Yeah, no, it's crazy for sure.
He's just done a lot of stuff, man. He's always been intrigued to make the world a better place and a lot easier, I think.
Yeah, no, for sure. We'll see what he has in store for us. But before we leave out, man, I figured we bring it back home to the Valley. Talk about the good old Fresno State Bulldogs themselves. Just under 60 days away, man. You know, they're kicking it off here soon. And this team is going to be fucking legit scary. Yeah, they're going to be scary for sure.
There's 15 preseason All-Americans on this team, bro.
Oh, wow.
15. Going from first team, second team, third team, fourth team.
Yeah. But damn, that's right. That's impressive.
That's a stacked team. They're most in the Mountain West. That's most in the Mountain West. Yeah.
No, that team's gonna be deadly for sure. I mean, if they put it all together right off the bat, which I mean, there's no reason why they shouldn't. You know, chemistry's there, everything's there. They're rolling. They're hungry. I think they're gonna. And Mr. Tedford, bro. I mean, dude, like that puts the extra level of energy, excitement, everything for them to go out and want to play. Because now they got big, Coach Tedford behind them, and
dude, it's another thing,
what
bro,
he did to the Valley.
We should all know that they're going to be good when all their games are televised.
Right, yeah. I mean, first, well,
like you don't get the coverage if you're not going to perform.
Yeah,
this team is going to perform.
Yep. I don't think in our lifetime. I think in our lifetime, this is the first time they've been televised on everything. Back in the day, they used to be. Because my dad was saying, he was like, they used to be filmed on every single time they were there. Everything, but now it's for sure like everywhere. They're going to be there every game. You get to see them.
It's awesome.
And they kick off against Cal Poly. So I mean, and I heard Cal Poly, they're turning their program around. They've been trying to turn their program around. And I remember last year they played them and Fresno State blew them out. So I think, and so that's why I was saying, like they were saying that it's supposed to be a little better of a game. That Cal Poly is supposed to bring it a little more, but I see the Dogs taking it and handling it because Jake Haener just said he's trying to leave his legacy. Like he's trying to leave a true legacy and show everybody why he came back and stayed a Bulldog, And so I think with him, you got Haener, the receivers, the defense, and all they needed was the offensive line with what they lost. So if they come in and bring that chemistry, that team's going to be fucking scary, man.
I think it's bullshit in itself that Jake got fourth team.
Fourth? Oh, I mean...
dude, he's the leader of that team, bro. He put up great numbers last year. He's not fourth team.
Well, hey, that puts chip on his shoulder now. Hey, this year he's gonna, God forsaken, no injuries. He's gonna do just as good this year as he did last year, and probably better. I mean, the dude's got it, bro. He's got the talent, and all he needs is the guys behind him to back him up, be there for him. And that team's going to be deadly.
He's got the courage to be a great leader, bro.
I mean, he proved it early in the season last year.
Bro, remember the UCLA game when, he was hurt on that final drive? He got his ass up. He got the job done, and they got the win, dude.
Wasn't even that. He just got beat up, too. Bro. Like, just straight up beat up, and came up and still dogged it out, And so that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't not want to play for that guy. You can't not want to lay your life out for that guy. You can't not want to jump up and snag a couple inches off that guy to snag that ball or whatever. You can't not want to go hit someone extra to go get your guy out there and score another 7 points, whatever the case may be, We're
going to win a lot of money off them this year.
And they're going to win a lot of ball games, you know what I mean? They're going to be seeing themselves in a good bowl this year, as long as they play. And see, this is where it gets dicey, right? Because, people have said it, people have seen it, we've seen it, where it's great teams fall apart, And it can happen. But if they just play Fresno State football, play their football, they're going to have no problem. You know what I mean? If they try to do anything a little extra, if they slack off that 1 week extra, if some shit goes sideways.
We saw it last year, man, against Hawaii.
But I mean, we did hear that there was all kind of twisted and turned. They got there late, everything,
Yeah, we did hear about that.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like that's like kind of unforced. You can't do much about that. You get there hella late. You only got a couple hours of sleep. Then you got to get up hella early. Time's changed already. That's tough to deal with.
Yeah. That is.
But no, I mean, dude, and the big one that's coming, because then they got Cal Poly, Oregon State, and then USC, which is at USC. So that one's supposed to be like the big preseason one. Everybody's supposed to be there, hyped up. We got to go there because last year we missed the UCLA game, so we got to go to the USC game this year and show out. And I mean, they're hungry. They're hungry to bring it to who's USC's coach? Is it?
I don't know off the top of my dome.
It's that.
Do you know, while you're searching this, I wonder, did you ever hear anything more about the renovations happening?
Yeah, Lincoln Riley. That's
Lincoln Riley. There you go.
Yeah, so he's from Oklahoma, and so that's why that was a big come up like for USC. They're excited, and so USC thinks that they're gonna come in and run through Fresno State, get them done, show them that you guys ain't no dogs. And I think the dogs are here to show them that, hey, because I think last year UCLA game, I mean that UCLA team was good. I'm really good. And I mean, USC, hey, I think Fresno State's got it in the bag. I'm betting hard on, I think they got that one in the bag for sure.
Hey, but did you hear about any renovations going on at the stadium?
They just got some early things, which is going to be more of the Valley Children stuff, like just updating, putting more Valley Children signs and stuff.
Hopefully
like
they
that.
Repainted.
It's going to take a couple years to get those fully renovations. You know, maybe when GBD's on top and the #1 podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcast and the #1 on YouTube, we could throw in some money for the Fresno State Bulldogs, renovation. But that's process, man. You know what I mean? We got to get #1. Once we're #1, by the help of you guys, we can make Fresno State top notch. That'd be sick though. Think about that, like long term. Like we're kind of joking about it now, but like if we ever that'd be awesome to do. You know what I mean? That'd be crazy to
get our own jersey that says "Guys Being Dudes."
Yeah, GBD.
That'd be sick. What number would we put on the back of it?
We'd have to 21. That's when we established or something. Yeah. I don't know, something.
A couple zeros.
Or just like
knockers.
Just like a shitty number, like 53.
Oh, dude, 57.
Yeah, there we go. Before we head out, which we said 3 times, we'll head out now. We got a logo design contest still going. I think you guys got a week.
Yeah, we got a
week and a half left. So make sure you guys go ahead and start submitting those designs. Start sending them in. You guys, if we haven't mentioned, you guys can submit multiple designs. Doesn't got to be one. You can submit like 500 designs if you wanted to. But get those in. Deadline's July 12th. If that's episode 56. And then we'll wrap that up with some Instagram and Twitter polls. And then hopefully we'll have a winner by July 19th and all that. But yeah, once you win, if you win, when you win, you'll get put on $100 gift card. Also, our logo will be your logo will be our new logo. Yeah, that makes sense.
And get put on a shirt.
Yeah, we'll have some shirts and all that stuff. But yeah, just wanted to run it down, remind you guys real quick, if you guys are still here, that we got that going on. But yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, that's it for me too, guys. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Thank you guys for coming in here and enjoying another Tuesday with us, or whatever day you guys are listening. Cure those hangovers. We hope you had a great 4th of July, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Peace.